Yo, what up, YouTube? What up, boxing fans? Canelo Alvarez versus Floyd Mayweather. I'm sure this fight is on every boxing fan's mind. In terms of who wins, there's a few different outcomes. But one of the outcomes that not too many people are talking about is what if they give it to the Golden Boy? What if, it's like De La Hoya versus Pernell Whitaker back in the day, and they just give it to the goal, or more like De La Hoya versus Ike Forte. Speaking of Ike Forte, man, De La Hoya got more than a few gift decisions in his career. In fact, I could think about three off the bat. You know what? Even the split decision against Floyd Mayweather was kind of a gift. That fight was, in my opinion, a lot wider apart than the scorecards would lead you to believe. And to me, that holds quite a bit of weight going into this Canelo fight. Will this be a hotly controversial decision, much like Tim Bradley versus Manny Pacquiao was? It could go both ways. Maybe a lot of people will say Canelo Alvarez won if Mayweather gets a decision. Now, I believe that's highly unlikely considering Mayweather's boxing skill, and his talent as a fighter is phenomenal. It's unmatched, really, at anywhere in the welterweight division. He's really set himself at another level, and this fight's no difference. I believe he is on another level compared to Canelo Alvarez, and whether or not this is a close fight, I think Floyd Mayweather just has so much popularity. Like, you have to admit, he's the A side, it's not Canelo. But will they rob him just to keep Canelo undefeated? I doubt it. Mayweather's the cash cow. Canelo isn't. He's the 2B cash cow. And, they say to be the man, you gotta beat the man, but in actuality, Victor Ortiz got on Dancing with the Stars off of a knockout loss, right? Like, you don't really have to beat Floyd Mayweather to be a star. You could still you could lose to Floyd Mayweather. There's no shame to losing to Floyd Mayweather, man. He's one of the top 10, all-time greats. He solidified himself up there, and for good reason. Canelo Alvarez, he's gonna learn a lot from this fight, but will it be a robbery? I believe the forces are out there that really want Mayweather to lose, but at the end of the day, you can't beat the man in the ring. You can only beat him outside the ring. And it's the same. If they really wanted to rob Floyd Mayweather, the De La Hoya fight was the perfect time to do it. That was really the closest fight we've seen Floyd Mayweather in a very long time. I can admit that. However, the Cotto fight was pretty close. They didn't rob Mayweather there. That was another very popular fighter. And I just think with the amount of power he has in boxing, and along with his shadowy manager Al Heyman, he's got a ton of power behind the scenes, and you saw it with the Adrian Broner victory. Look, we had a judge score that 117-111 for Broner. Overall, when's the last time you've seen an Al Heyman fighter get robbed? And the first fight that probably pops up to your head is, hey, Austin Trout got robbed, but did he really get robbed? He was in Texas. He knew there was open scoring there. Fighting a Mexican, like a popular Mexican in Texas, is always a bad idea, man. It's always a bad idea, especially with the open scoring in place. Austin Trout knew he was behind. There was no doubt. Oddly enough. overall, I see Floyd Mayweather outboxing Canelo Alvarez, and if it goes to a decision, and if Canelo Alvarez wins 4 to 5 rounds, I think they'll still give it to Mayweather because he's earned it. You know, he's earned his stripes, and even if he does get robbed, a lot of critics like to discount Mayweather's appeal as such a great fighter, and they think, oh, if he gets robbed, no one wants to see him anymore. To me, that's bullshit. A rematch would only be bigger. But Canelo Alvarez has to really step up his game and show he can box with an all-time great. And personally, I don't see it. I just don't see it. I think he's going to be... I think he's just not going to be ready for the plan B and C Floyd Mayweather will have. And, plan A might not work. His plan B might not work. And his plans, nothing's going to work against Floyd. He's really going to have to think out of the box in terms of how he can really touch Floyd up on a consistent basis. And he's going to have to out-adjust him, which is nearly impossible. So let me know what you guys think it is what it is. Peace out, take care.